Hi, the question on our screen says, calculate the volume of 0.5 molar concentration H2SO4 that is neutralized by 25 cm cube of 0.1 mole per dm cube sodium hydroxide. Now, this question is coming from acid-base titration. Now, in acid-base titration, what actually happens there is a neutralization reaction, a reaction whereby an acid reacts with a base to form what? Salt and water. Now, in that question, we really have acid and what? A base. Now, let's try to write out what they gave us about the acid and what they gave us about the what? Base. I hope it makes sense. Now, the question says, calculate the volume of 0.5 mole per dm cube H2SO4. Now, H2SO4 is the acid, and sodium hydroxide, NaOH, yes, is the what? The base. Now, they ask us to calculate the volume of this. That's V of this. Volume of acid is what we are looking for. Now, of 0.5 mole per dm cube H2SO4. So they gave the molar concentration, that's Ca of H2SO4, as 0.5 mole per dm cube. Does it make sense? Now, that is neutralized by 25 cm cube of 0.1 mole per dm cube NaOH. Now, for the base, which is sodium hydroxide, they say that the volume of it, that volume of pipette, is 25 what? Cm cube. Now, they gave the concentration, the molar concentration, as 0.1 mole per dm cube. And they're asking us to find this volume. Now, it should interest you to know that in acid-base titration, the formula we have a formula that says that CaVa all over CbVb is equals Na all over what? Nb. This is the formula. Now, you've seen that they gave this, we are looking for this, they gave this, but these two things are remaining. Now, this Na is actually number of moles of what? Acid, and this Nb means number of moles of base. It means that we have to show a reaction where H2SO4 is reacting with what? NaOH. That's what we are going to do next. So when I have H2SO4, an acid, when it reacts with a base, sodium what? Hydroxide, definitely, since an acid reacting with a base is a neutralization reaction, for that reason, we must form salt and what? Water. Now, if I dissociate this, what am I going to have? Hydrogen ion will come out and sulfur 6 ion will still come out. Now, if I dissociate this one, or when they dissociate, I have sodium ion will come out and hydroxide what? Ion will still come out. The idea here is that the male here, which is the positive ion here, will take the what? The negative ion there. So male goes to female. Now, the male here will still take the female here. So the positive here will take the negative here. So when this sodium ion reacts with sulfur 6 ion, sodium will give it +1, and sulfur 6 ion, the radical, will give it these two that is having. So it will form Na2SO4. Now look at the 2 becoming that of sodium, because they gave it to sodium and sodium gave them 1. Now, plus what? Remember, we are going to form water. Now, hydrogen will give 1, they will give hydrogen 1. That's hydroxide will give hydrogen 1. Definitely, we are forming H2O. So that's water, H2O. So a neutralization reaction is that whereby an acid reacts with a base to form what? A salt and water. So the next thing we have to do is to balance the equation. Now, balance hydrogen first, followed by oxygen. Now, how many atoms of hydrogen do I have? I have 2. How many atoms? I have 1. How many atoms of hydrogen do I have? I have 2. Does it make sense? So it's not balanced, right? Now, what am I going to do? Since I'm having 2, 1, right? I can decide to make this one. Now, I can decide to make this one if I put 2 here, so the hydrogen here becomes 4, right? If hydrogen here becomes 4, now these ones, hydrogen, how many atoms? I have 3, right? I can still put 2 here. Now watch out, 2 hydrogen, 2 times 1, this 2 now is working for all of them. So 2 times 1 is 2. So I have 2 plus that 2 is 4. So hydrogen is balanced. If we check everything, maybe all of them are balanced now. So what of oxygen? I have 4 plus 2 times 1. 4 plus 2, because this 2 is affecting everything in this compound. So 4 plus this 2 will 6. Now oxygen is still 4 plus 2, because this 2 is actually affecting everything. So 4 plus 2 actually is 6. So oxygen is even balanced. What's next? Sulfur. Sulfur is 1 here. Sulfur is 1 here. So sulfur is balanced. Sodium. Sodium is 2. And sodium is 2 here. So sodium is balanced. So the reaction, you can see it, that the number of mole of acid, after everything, the number of mole of acid is what? The Na became what? 1. Why the number of mole of the base? What am I having here? 2, right? Does it make sense? So the next thing I'm going to do now is to substitute all the values and look for the what? Volume of the acid. Does it make sense? Let's proceed. Now Ca is what? 0.5 times the Va I'm looking for, all over Cb is what? Where is C? So we made a mistake. Cb is 0. What? 1 times the Vb that we are looking for. That's times 25 is equals Na is what? 1 all over Nb. Nb that I'm what? Nb that I'm looking for. Where is Nb? It is what? Not, I'm not looking for Nb. I mean, what I'm looking for is Va. So all over what? 2. Nb is 2. So what am I having? So if I cross multiply, I have 0.5 Va times 2. 2 times 0.5 is 1. So it makes sense. So I have Va, that's 1 Va, 2 times 0.5 is 1. So I have 1 Va is equals 0.1 times 2 times 25 times 1. It will give us 2.5. So if you divide both sides by 1, so you still get what? 1. So it means that the volume of what? The acid that will neutralize this base, these particular values of what? Base. Do you understand? 25 cm cube, 0.1 mole per dm cube is actually 2.5 what? Cm cube. And that's my final answer. I hope you understand. Have a nice day. Like, comment, share, and follow Kosi's Academy. Bye-bye.